Hi, I'm George Sankey. This is my YouTube page, and first and foremost, I want to apologize to you people because 6 months ago in August, I had a detached retina in this eye, and 2 surgeries later, and 6 months later, I finally got my vision back so I can start diving again. And I appreciate those that patronized me and watched my videos while I was gone. Now, I'm going to go over some things today, simple things, and I want you to just kind of follow along because these are just basic things for any diver. And anybody that has watched my videos, you've seen where I've lost a couple shafts or got shafts stuck, and I'm going to give you a little protocol here on how to get them unstuck. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is this is the tool that I made, and hopefully you can see it. And it's just a simple 1/4 inch bar, and it has 2 7/16 nuts welded on the end and a T-handle. Now, this looks like a rather silly tool, but when you get a shaft stuck underneath a car, you can slide this in. You can slide this shaft in like this, put it over your shaft, slide it up onto the shark's teeth, and turn them so that you can get your flopper either up or down. You want it up. And I go with my floppers down to begin with, so when I go over the shaft, I want to be able to spin it up like this. Then the flopper will lay down. As soon as it lays down, slide it a little further in and turn it over again, and it will lock right onto the shaft. Once you have the flopper up, you can usually pull the shaft right back out. And it has worked for me multiple times and saved me a lot of money trying to not buy new shafts. Now, the second method I'm going to go over is if you get your shaft stuck in a piece of wood. If you're diving an old wooden sailboat or something like that, you'll get your shaft stuck in wood and you can't get it out. Now, what I've done here, I've taken a 5-pound weight and I've drilled holes in it. It has 2 1/2-inch holes in it, just enough to slide over. You can see them there. Just enough to slide over the shaft. Once it's over the shaft, take a pair of vice grips and lock them on the shaft behind the weight, and then use the weight as a slide hammer. And usually 2 or 3 whacks, you can get that shaft right back out. And that kind of has helped me immensely, cost-wise and dive-wise. Hasn't ruined any dives. I won't say I haven't lost shafts, but I have. But since I started making these simple tools, they've just worked 100%. Now, the third thing I'm going to go over is something everybody should have. And these are something I make. These are power heads. And these are personal protection device, and they are not for shooting fish. They are for shooting aggressive sharks and, you know, for your own protection. These bigger ones have a 7.62 Russian shell in them, equivalent to a 308, and I don't care what anybody says, this will do away with the biggest shark you'll ever run into in Gulf waters. My smaller ones that I use are a 357 Magnum. They fit on a 5/16 shaft, and they work very well. This is plenty enough shell to discourage any shark that comes. If you're pretty much of a humanitarian and you really don't want to hurt the shark too much, you know, you want to get away from it, this is going to sound silly, shoot them in the tail. And if you shoot them in the tail, it partially disables them, and I'll guarantee you they will get away from you. Anyway, that concludes my little story and lecture here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I appreciate any of those who have subscribed and watched my videos. I'm putting a couple more on today, and I'm still learning to operate this new camera, so please bear with me. And if you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comments of one of the videos, and I will answer your questions, because I've finally got back into diving again and very grateful for it. Thank you for your time.